everyone, welcome to Channel 99 BCTV,
where we bring you the latest news, segments, and weather.
I'm your host, Julie Medina.
And I'm Beth.
A U.S. Navy destroyer fired bursts of warning shots at 4 Iranian small craft that were approaching a high rate of speed, according to a U.S. defense official. The destroyer, the U.S. Mayhan, and other U.S. ships were traveling in the narrow Strait of Hormuz, heading into the Persian Gulf when the incident occurred Sunday. The Iranian craft were 890 yards away from the Mayhan when the destroyer fired 3 rounds of warning shots, after which the Iranian craft backed away from the U.S. ship, the official said.
Americans are still signing up for insurance coverage through Obamacare, even as Congress starts the process to repeal the health reform program. According to federal data released Tuesday, some 11.5 million people have signed up for coverage through the federal exchange at healthcare.gov. That's 286,000 more than this time a year ago. There are concerns that customers would be deterred by price hikes and premiums and the fact that some insurers had pulled out of the exchanges. However, most enrollees are shielded from those increases by federal subsidies. According to the Health and Human Services Department, more than 9 million people who have signed up for 2017 plans are eligible for subsidies. The average subsidy is $4,600 a year. Open enrollment continues through January 31st.
A 24-year-old Rice Township resident died in a crash around 2 a.m. Monday on Mongolia Road, police said. The Luzerne County coroner's official identified the victim as Eric Smith of Rice Township. He died of multiple traumatic injuries. Rice Township Police Sergeant Harry Errett said Smith was the driver and the only person in a car that went off the road and rolled over early Monday morning. The man was ejected from the vehicle and the car rolled on top of him, Errett said.
Attention class of 2017, Executive Council will be held on Tuesday, January 17th, after school in room 218 at the high school. Prom and senior day will be the topics of discussion. As for the class of 2019, there will be a mandatory class Executive Council meeting on Thursday, January 12th, directly after school, again in the Hazleton High School Library, and is only expected to be about 20 minutes.
An expert panel at the National Institute of Health has issued new guidelines of peanut allergies, and its directors calls them a game changer. To stop your kids from getting severe peanut allergies, you should actually start giving them small amounts before they're 6 months old. Has more in today's Health Minute. Experts say parents should start feeding their babies food containing peanuts before their first birthday to reduce the risk of potentially deadly allergies. You should be sure to talk to your doctor first and get your child an allergy test. But once you get the all clear, the time to introduce peanut depends on your child. Children with no eczema or no egg allergy and no family history of them can be fed peanut-based food at any time based on family preferences. If your baby has mild to moderate eczema, he or she can start eating peanut-based food around 6 months age. If your infant has severe eczema, egg allergies, or both, you can either introduce your baby peanut-based foods between 4 to 6 months of age, or have the child tested first. In all cases, children should already be introduced to solid foods before eating peanut products. Previously, the official recommendation was to wait until children were at least 3 before giving the foods containing peanuts. But now scientists say there's an early window where the immune system is still forming and you can basically vaccinate your child with regular doses.
Sports with Dalton Callan and weather with Gabriella Laura are coming up.
Yeah, but they're not as cool as us.
Yeah, that's true, but you know, everybody needs a grade in this class, Julie.
We'll be right back after the break. Stay tuned.
Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change.
Let's go!
To the Batmobile! Dang it.
To the invisible jet! Dang it.
Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women.
I could use your help.
Yeah!
Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
You sure you don't want some? It's chamomile. Listen, you are extremely terrifying. Just the scariest undead subhuman thing on TV, and I really mean that. But I am worried that you could give my kids nightmares if they see you, so I'm gonna have to block you. So that's it. Oh, and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
You sure you don't want some? It's chamomile. Listen, you are extremely terrifying. Just the scariest undead subhuman thing on TV, and I really mean that. But I am worried that you could give my kids nightmares if they see you, so I'm gonna have to block you. So that's it. Oh, and tell the zombies they're blocked too.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
French fries. Finding best potatoes.
No!
Russet. Fingerling. Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Everyone, welcome back to Channel 99 News Sports with me, Dalton Callan. And today for sports, it will be sports journalism. Today, I will end the disaster chapter of sports journalism, and I will end it with the death of Dale Earnhardt. So let's get into it. So it was February 18th, 2001 at Daytona International Speedway in Daytona Beach, Florida. So during the week, Earnhardt did not win a race during the Speed Week part of the event for the first time in many years. But on to the race. So everything was fine till a lap 173 crash. Earnhardt had his last words with his crew. Earnhardt said if they don't do anything with these cars, someone will get killed. So on the last lap of the race, Earnhardt's car hit turn 4's wall and Ken Schrader hitting Earnhardt's car. Schrader came out of his car and checked on Earnhardt, then tried to get medical people over to check on Earnhardt. Earnhardt died the same day at 5:16 p.m. Eastern Time. This was NASCAR's 4th death in less than a year. This made NASCAR make big safety changes. No one has died since Dale Earnhardt's death. Well, that's all for me. I hope you enjoyed the disasters chapter of sports journalism. Tune in next week for when I start the greatest underdog stories chapter right here on sports journalism. See you all next time.
Hey guys, my name is Gabrielle Laura and I'm going to be your meteorologist for today. Today is currently 90 degrees outside, but it feels like 10 degrees. The high today will be 28 and the low will be 27. Don't worry, even though today is 19 degrees, it is much warmer than yesterday. Like that makes a difference. The sun rose at 7:28 a.m. and the sunset will be at 4:55 p.m. Now here, have a look at your 7-day forecast. Hey guys.
anxiously for spring. I just want it to be warm and sunny. But it's January and it's freezing outside, so.
I know. I guess that means that we were wrong. The weather segment was cooler than us. You get it? You know?
Yeah, I got it. It was terrible.
It was great. It was great. That's all we have for this week, but be sure to tune in back for Friday for more segments, weather, and news.
Thanks for watching. I'm your host, Julie Medina. Bye.